Hello again, peoples. Any of you that are watching me, good to see you again. Well, actually, I can't see you. You're looking at my ugly mush. Right, I made this intro a few days ago. No, I didn't. I made another intro a few days ago. Monday, I think it was. Today is Thursday. Upon playing it back, it looked absolutely awful, so I'm going to redo it. The intro was for something that I've already done. I've done it yesterday. But I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory just so you understand what it was for, why I've done it. Now then, let's take you back to when I was about 14 years old, a young Sea Cadet. The Sea Cadets, the group I belonged to, we had a trip one day. We was very fortunate, piled onto a coach, 4 o'clock one morning I think it was, and we went down to Portsmouth. I believe it might have been Plymouth, but I'm sticking with Portsmouth. 5 Royal Navy warships, plus 1 submarine, plus 1 RFA, Royal Fleet Auxiliary, replenishing at sea ship. We were all divided into various groups. Coaches came from all round the place, probably all around the country. There was a lot of Sea Cadets there, lots. Anyway, I ended up on a frigate, HMS Jaguar, 3,500 tons. We had a very interesting day out. I'm pretty sure it was a live firing exercise because some of them, there was 2 jets, Buccaneer and a Sea Vixen. Anyone my age will know what they were. And they were chucking bombs and rockets at a target towed in the middle of a box formation of ships. We had depth charges launched over the stern of the ship. Absolutely fascinating when that giant column of water went up in the air, just like you see in the movies. You could feel the stern of the ship actually lifting up and shaking violently. And the gun was fired, a big 4.5-inch gun on the front, that was fired. It was quite a day out. Now, I think that was the beginning of my interest in all things, what can I call it, mechanical transport forms of mechanical transport. So in that you have like planes, trains, automobiles, ships. I really became interested in all that sort of stuff. So I've already done the ships, and since then I've done a handful of cross-channel ferries. So I've done the ships. Throughout the 70s and the 80s, I was a British Railways train driver, so I've done the trains. After that, I became a bus driver and coach driver. I am now a retired driving instructor. The only thing I haven't done is planes. Something's cropped up here and there over the years. We'll go on a trip. We'd do this holiday, we'd go there, blah, blah. Never got around to it, never actually happened. So last week sometime, about a week ago, I had a little bit of excess money. I thought, you know what, it's now or never. At my age, 71 years old, I've got to do the flying bit. I think these days they call it a bucket list, don't they, of stuff to do. So yeah, I went completely bonkers, totally compulsive. I booked a return trip to Edinburgh in Scotland. There and back in one day. Just to say that I've been on a plane. So that's the video I'm putting together. Unfortunately, a number of things went wrong with the cameras. One thing and another. So it's a bit broken, but I'm going to edit it now, put it all together. The end result is what you shall see shortly, soonly. So, my bucket list. I've now done planes, I've done trains, I've done automobiles, and I've done ships. The only one I haven't done and will never do is spaceships. So Elon, if you're watching this, I wouldn't mind a ride on Starship. No, it's not going to happen, of course. It would make it complete if I did. Right, so that's the intro, so you know why I did this trip on the plane. It sort of finishes the job. I will sign off now, and I'll try and do some editing and see what we end up with. So if you're still watching, if you can put up with my constant talking, again, my daughter's always telling me, Dad, you talk too bloody much. She isn't wrong. So a lot of it's down to OCD. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, if you're still watching, see you. Oh, got it covered. See you all later. Part 1 of the journey. Let's get my coat on. Right, that's my jacket on. I wish I had some sticky tape. I'd cover that blue light up flashing in my face. Right, pick up crutches. Keys in pocket, got my wallet. We are on the way. For this first part, I'm just going to walk to the car park where Lisa's going to meet me, my daughter, and she's going to run me to the train station. I don't know if this camera's all working. I have tested it, but it should be working. Oh dear. Right, well I'm half hour early, so catching an earlier train. There it goes. Bit of a walk. That's alright, don't leave for another 6 minutes, I've got time. Then it is only 9:25 in the morning. This is the first of 3 trains I've got to catch. As I say, everyone's rushing down there. Look, I'm not going to rush. Yeah. Nah. I can always fall on, can't I? No, I just got to step up, that's all. Cheers for the offer, mate. Oh dear. Right, we're on the train. And we are off. Yeah. Oh, hang on a sec. Right, well, I'm at Tunbridge. That's the first of 2 trains over. Shame I got the earlier train because I've got 45 minutes to wait for the next train, which unfortunately would be the same train I would have caught if I'd have got the later train from Ashford. It's damn cold here. There's nowhere much to wait. It's a tatty looking waiting room there. I don't think I'll go and sit. I'd rather be out in the cold. All the benches these days are cold metal. Gone are the wooden benches of old. So I've got a cold butt already. So I got up and have a little walk around. There's a cafe. All closed down. Perfect coffee. Hot snacks, sandwiches. Not. I'm going to walk up the end here because when I was a train driver back in the 70s and 80s, I used to come here a lot. Tunbridge West shunting yard up the end there. Can't really see a lot from here. I've got plenty of time, so I'm going to walk up the end and back. So this is where it's all a bit sad. Back in the 70s and the 80s, early 80s anyway, that shunting yard down there would have been bustling, very busy. Unfortunately, look at it now. Completely dead. Can't see or hear anything moving down there now. There's a couple of vehicles stabled down there. That's about it. Oh, used to be so busy, so much fun. All gone, all shut down and that. Don't think it's abandoned, just not much happening. Good old days they were, all gone. You see the numbers on them signals, anyone's interested. It says AD 154, AD 152. AD stands for Ashford. That's where all these signals are controlled from nowadays. Never used to be. Used to be TN, Tunbridge. Charing Cross train. Right, I'm using the internal microphone at the moment because I can't be bothered to dig the other one out. I'm at Gatwick Airport. I guess I'm off over there. It says North Terminal, so I guess that's where I'm going, over there somewhere. I'm going to get over to the North Terminal. I'm going to go straight to security, get through security, and then I can find somewhere to grab a cup of tea, sit down, whatever. Alright, so I'm standing still. I can only use the bloody camera when I'm standing still now. So, right, I'll put it away while I'm walking from A to B, or south to north, and I'll come back to you all later.
Please stand clear of the doors and hold on to the rails. Welcome to the shuttle to Gatwick North Terminal. Welcome on board from EasyJet Holidays. And welcome on board from EasyJet Holidays. You're on your way. Time to check on the brakes. It's a luxury all inclusive escape. Or welcome to the North Terminal.
Well, that was an interesting ride. I was lucky to get to the front on the shuttle. I'm at level 2. Departures is over there, so that's where I've got to go. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where I've got to go. It's a lot quieter here at the moment, but on that shuttle it was absolutely rammo, jam-packed. So I didn't chatter, didn't want to piss anyone off. But it was a fun ride, a bit wobbly. Right, I got up here on the lifts over there. So this is level 2 departures. I've got tons of time, so I'm not rushing anywhere. Well, that was super easy and super fast. If I ever do this again, I'm going fast track again. I didn't even have to take stuff out of my bags. I just had to take my belt off, put my keys and stuff on the tray and just walk through the scanner, and I was laughing and joking with all the security staff, having a chat, and I'm through, I'm done. There's all the security stuff all over there, look. So now I'm just going to go find somewhere to have a nice cup of tea, because I've got plenty of time, and that's exactly how I wanted it. I didn't want to be rushing or tearing about or anything. Oh, sorry, mate. Duty frees are every bloody where. I'll be damned if I'm spending any money here, except on a cup of tea. Right, I'll keep you all updated later. Yeah, well, I'm in this expensive cup of tea coffee place, Costa is it or something, I don't know. Very nice couple behind the counter. Young lady made it, she bought it, she said go and sit down, she said I'll bring it all to you, which she did. Look, no shortage of milk, £3.50, so I ain't complaining, that ain't too bad. I've got a board up there with all the flight numbers on it and gate numbers and what have you, so I can sit here, just keep an eye on what's what, and just enjoy my cup of tea. Okay, here we go. Go to gate 102. So I will shortly go into airplane mode and get back to you later. So yeah, I better get my finger out, because some videos said it's quite a long walk, some of these. So off I go. I will talk to you all when I can next. Hey. Just a quick look out the window on the way. A couple of little breaks in the cloud over there. Might get lucky at the last minute. Well, got a window view. I've got no complaints so far. Somebody saw me with my crutches, So would you like to follow me? He took me right up the front of the queue. I was number one on. So yeah, could be a bit more leg room, but no, that's fine. I'm not complaining. Get my feet underneath a bit. So yeah, I shall go into airplane mode now and talk to you all later. Well, here we are, airborne. I'm doing the voiceover now. I haven't used the microphone yakking away in a few places because it's been a bit busy, a bit crowded, and I didn't feel like upsetting anybody by yakking into thin air. So yeah, that acceleration, I knew we was going to pick up speed quick, but that was a lot more than I expected. That was a real shove in the back, that was. Now, I am well aware of parallax and the apparent speed of objects in the distance compared to up close. I know all about that, it's obvious. However, there were moments when, I don't know, somewhere around here, perhaps a little bit later on, I actually got the feeling that if we go any bloody slower, we're going to fall out the sky. I really got that impression. Obviously we wasn't, but it was quite fun. I got really lucky with the cloud cover, This taking off this clip lasts a good few minutes. I've left it in because there's very little shots of the ground from above. We're just passing through a bit of fuzzy cloud there. So it's goodbye Gatwick. I will see you again about 8:30 p.m. although I won't, because due to weather at Edinburgh it all goes a little bit pear-shaped and I get back at about 35-40 minutes late, I think it was, all down to the heavy rain and that. So where I am, I'm having a pretty good time here. I'm just glued to the window. I got a window seat. I made sure of that when I booked the flight. It's starting to get dark now. About 4:30, gone 4:30 in the afternoon in December. So it's a little bit deceptive the way the camera works, but yeah, it is getting quite dark. The old sun's going down over there, and I'm enjoying every minute of this. I've actually got two windows next to me. There's one that's literally right next to my right ear, and I have to twist round to look out of it, and the other one's a little bit further forward, about level with my knees there somewhere. So I've got a good view of the outside world. The sound of the engines doesn't intrude too much, partly because I'm sitting forward of the engines. I would imagine it sounds a bit louder behind the engines. And there we go. I think I'll shut up talking there. I'm going to let you watch the next few minutes. Once we get up above the clouds, I will exit the recording, and I won't record again until a few minutes before landing. There's not a lot of point recording a covering of white fluffy clouds because we do soon get up above the clouds, not long now. I was really lucky to grab these few minutes from up above. Really lucky. And you can see the clouds there. We're rolling towards them. I'm not sure. Looking at that front there, I'd say they are moving slightly towards us as well. Right, there we go. I'm going to shut up now. Talk to you all again later.
We suggest you keep it fastened whenever you're in your seat. Be careful when you open the lockers, as items may have moved. There are toilets at both ends of the aircraft. They are all fitted with smoke detectors. Smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes vape and other e-cigarettes. Our Eat Drink Shop range contains a selection of food and drink to suit all tastes, including a variety of meal deal combinations that will guarantee you saving. We are proud to serving Costa coffee on board. We have salted caramel latte, americano, cappuccino, and latte. Our shop features top-selling fragrance, the newest on-trend beauty products, and stylish accessories such as Ray-Ban sunglasses, citizen watch. You can use your contactless device or card for payment, and we accept most major credit and debit cards. To browse our full range, look at the Eat Drink Shop brochure in your seat pocket.
Right, well, I'm back in voiceover, and obviously we're now on the ground, but I tell you what, I was really surprised. That was a very smooth and gentle landing, hardly felt it at all. What I did feel was being thrown forward in the seats when they put the thrusters in reverse and pop up the spoilers on the wings, spoilers being air brakes. That was a lot more violent than I expected. So that was interesting. Right, let's see what happens next. Oh, on the way down, I had some physical problems in the descent. I've ultimately put it down to my sinuses. I've been having a bit of problem with sinuses for a week or so. I think they might be a bit blocked because on the way down I got one hell of a headache and it was really stinging just above my eyes. Pretty unpleasant, but once we got close to the ground, on the ground, it went away within a minute or so. Spoiled it a bit, but there you go, such as it is. Right, well, back in voiceover. As you can see, it's pretty wet. The unfortunate bit is we had to climb down the steps outside in the pouring rain. I lived. Right, all I did at the airport now was hang about, cup of tea, bite to eat, and then look for the way back on. So here we are, return trip. I tried to record speed, acceleration, but it absolutely refused to connect to any satellites, GPS satellites that is, refused to connect. So here we are, we've just got off the ground, look, because I was fiddling with the phone. I'm just going to have a look now at some of the scenery as we take off at night. Obviously this is pictures of Edinburgh. I've heard some Americans call it Edinburgh. Edinburgh, yeah, they wouldn't know I suppose. So we're back on the return journey now. It's a slightly different version of the aircraft. Seating was very slightly different, windows were in slightly different positions. Nothing to get upset about though. I think this was Airbus A319 rather than 320. It's just minor differences. Anyway, there we are. There's bits of Edinburgh on the way home. There's the engine. As you can see, I'm a little bit further back I'm in the same seat, 5F, but it's all slightly different. I'm a little bit further back. There it is. There you can see the engine there. And we're climbing up away from the rain. And my ears are not popping, although they do feel slightly blocked. And if I swallow hard, they sort of clear, but there's no uncomfortable popping or anything. So there we go. I will shortly cut it off there because we go back up into the rainy clouds again in a minute. It all goes dark. So I'll end it there and so here we are, almost back on the ground at Gatwick. I've had a pretty good time. I did overcome the head stuff a bit on the way down. I realised if I pinch my nose and blow while holding my nose, it does clear it quite a bit. Now here it comes. Bang! That was actually quite a hard, bouncy landing. We really whacked the ground. A few people went, oh! And again, that rapid deceleration when everything goes in reverse. I believe we was something like 40 minutes late here, thereabouts. Gave me some problems catching the last train home. Well, it wasn't the last train, but it would have got me home quite late, around midnight, I think, by the time I got home. It would have been an hour for the next one. It would have been 1 AM when I got home. Unfortunately, I made because I told everybody at home, oh dear, I'm an hour, half hour late landing. Next thing I knew, my daughter's in the car. She's don't worry, Dad, I'll come and get you. I'll be there before the next train arrives. So that's what happened.
Welcome to London Gatwick, where the local time is almost 5 minutes past 9.
All the lights at Gatwick.
We would like to sincerely apologise for the delay of this service.
Okay, there is no camera footage here because, trust me, I was moving as fast as my poor old legs would carry me to try and catch that train. What was it, 9:30 I think. I'd get in the lift, go down the lift to the station, and literally as I was waiting for the doors to open on the lift to get out, I heard the diesel train pulling out of the platform. So I missed it by about 5 seconds. Absolutely gutted. Oh well. Lisa's already on her way anyway, so it don't really matter now. Right, well, it all went a bit pear-shaped. There were hold-ups galore at Edinburgh. Finally got to Gatwick more than 35 minutes late. I missed my train by 5 bloody seconds. Just 5 seconds. So I'm not sure if I even could have got home tonight. I might have had to wait till tomorrow morning. Anyway, Lisa, my daughter's on her way nearly here to pick me up. So, I mean, it says express pickup there. I've had a job to find the place. It says drop-off zone now. Express pickup, drop-off zone. Drop-off zone. So, I don't know. This is where the car park bloke told me to wait anyway. I think she's about 10-15 minutes away now. And then an hour's drive home.